Oh, Filbert, what can I say about this beautiful little disaster known as Darkside Phil? The man that did nothing wrong, he did everything correct, the games that always drop his inputs and always lag on him, and are poorly made and never to his liking. He has the attributes of a lolcow, but yet he will never fully admit himself. But at the same time, he wants to know why. And when people present him with evidence, the videos are of high quality from us. Except for his backdrops. Yeah, those qualities are not that great.
This is going to be a very laid back, chill podcast.
Your podcasts have never been chill. All it is just you regurgitating your stupid schedule, as well as going on tirades on things that really make no sense, dude. Also, you tend to go on and on about certain things that are completely irrelevant to the discussions at hand.
Today will be way more relaxed as we head into the second half of the week, which I'm happy for, obviously. I'd rather have it be more relaxed and chill and have a lot of interaction and conversation with you guys than have a million big things to talk about.
Yeah, you'd rather have pleasant conversation with your fans rather than having a bunch of things to talk about. Phil, weren't you complaining that you didn't have a lot of things to talk about in your podcast because Elon Musk fucked over Twitter? Because I get it, you love Twitter for news because you can only go there to the privacy of the bird nest, essentially, and you're afraid to go out in the wide world of Google. Yeah, it's quite special, but at the same time, you having conversations with your fans, it's either they give you money or they say something, you don't like it, and you do the limb. That's all that you do, man.
Jade says, how were tips yesterday? First stream was absolutely outstanding. Late stream was okay, but that's what you would expect on a late night chill stream.
Yeah, because you do it at night, but also you went on that big fucking tirade about the lolcow podcast and Keemstar. And people felt sorry for you, and they felt like, yeah, Phil, you said it, yeah, fuck Keemstar, essentially. But that really didn't work out in his favor, though. Sure, he may have made a lot of money in tips, but regardless, yeah, Keem's after you.
So what is this new meme of people pasting this stupid thing that says something like, face red droopy eyes? Like, what the fuck is that?
Okay, Phil. The reason why they say that, it's because of the way that you look. Your snort sacks give you like a droopy appearance. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever said that, goddamn, you deserve a promotion.
Because I already banned someone because they did a giant paragraph of it. I know what the fuck it was. So
Yeah, you didn't want to know what the fuck it was because it's like, oh, it's talking bad about me. Limb.
banned them. So what is this shit? Because you better just explain it to me now before I just start banning everyone who does it.
Yeah, why are you banning people? Dude, it's a fucking meme. It's a detractor meme. But the thing is, you hate anything that detractors do that involves memes. But you try to create a meme, it's not funny. It lost its charm.
It seems to be some new thing people are pasting in the chat today, and I'd like to know what it is.
And now he's like reading the fucking chat, hoping that one of his dents can actually give him some clarification of what the red-faced droopy... I can't believe someone actually said that.
Two emotes are broken and they're now appearing as text? Is that what that is?
Yeah, YouTube might be doing an update. So what?
Why can't I play Chrono Trigger on my PC? Because I can't play PC games.
Oh, yeah, sure you can't, Phil. Your computer is a fucking lemon, but you can play certain games on it, dude. Come on, you're just fucking lazy.
My setup is different than everyone else.
Okay, I have to do this. Hang on. I have to... There we go. As you can see, the snort sacks are right here. They make him have a droopy exterior. Red is because of the lighting. The lighting gives it like more of a reddish face. But most of the time when he is pissed off or irritated, he will have a red face. Well, most likely when he's going to ban people. Especially this face. He looks like a droopy dog. That's all that he is. But the difference between Droopy Dog and Darkside Felipe is that Droopy Dog is more tolerable and actually is a classic. Well, Filbert is a lolcow.
Everyone else's. The vast majority of people who make content on the internet like me do not dual capture and stream.
Bull fucking shit. I've actually seen a lot of people that can do that shit. They can stream and record the footage all at once. Every streamer can do that. Why do you think they have an archive channel?
I do something completely different as a service to my viewers, okay? When I'm streaming, that's one thing I'm doing, another thing I'm doing, and I'm doing both at once. All right? So it's two processes that I'm doing at once. Thing I'm doing, and I'm doing both at once. All right? So it's two processes.
Steve, I know you put this on the list, but doesn't that just piss you off like me?
That I'm doing at once. All right? The reason I do that is so that way if the stream gets interrupted, like my internet goes down, I can keep recording. I can keep playing. I keep going. And I don't have to say, oh, my stream went down. Now that's it. The whole thing's screwed up.
Yeah, but there's a problem with that. What if OBS crashes? Because you use OBS. You've had that happen before. Take, for example, Horizon Zero Dawn. You're trying to play the game and OBS kept crashing over and over. Sure, you could still stream, but it crashed to the point where you couldn't record footage. And it pissed you off. And you couldn't upload any footage for it. So, him saying, oh, if I don't have internet, I could still record the gameplay. That's irrelevant. If OBS crashes, you're fucked.
I've been doing this ever since I started direct capturing 10 years ago.
No.
So for a decade, I do things differently than everyone else out there. Okay?
Yeah, and you're not doing it right. So that's all I gotta say, Phil. Although people can prove me wrong and say that you're doing it correct, because you do nothing wrong.
Most other content creators just do one thing. A live stream and then turn the live stream into archive videos. It's all one. But then if their internet goes down, their whole thing's fucked up.
Uh-huh. But at least the one thing that they could tell their audience is like, hey, we're having some technical issues. We'll be back up in a moment. But at the same time, they can also record that shit too. Keep that in mind, Phil. They can do that.
I've actually seen that. I've been watching some people play games, and then all of a sudden, the whole stream skips like 30 minutes. They're like, oh, sorry, guys, I was having internet issues, so if you're watching this on demand, here's what you missed. Like, wait, what?
Phil, who are these people that you're talking about? You love to put all these other streamers that are more successful than you, and as soon as they have that one little fuck up, all of a sudden, they're bad streamers, and what you do is better than them. Come on, Phil.
Why can't I watch it? Oh, you didn't record it, because all you do is the stream. That's it.
Most of the time, they do record it, Phil. You just don't realize it. Maybe they're telling that the people that are watching it on live streaming that they can't see it, but they can get the archives of it because they're recorded.
That's the thing. Like, I do a double. So I do the double recording and streaming, 2 threads of processing instead of 1.
Hey, you actually said processing correctly and not processing. At that point, he just goes on about how he does his setup, and it's very fucking boring. It's very generic, just like how all the other Let's Players that actually do videos can create content with their setup. But later on, he started talking about how he needs a Steam Deck so that way he could play things like Chrono Trigger. Like, you know, retro and indie games, which is really fucking stupid. You don't know jack shit about the Steam Deck at all. But I'm just going to skip ahead to, like, a better part of this. So, here you go.
You would think, you know, the things that they emphasize about me aren't even true. Ack.
I remember when I was part of Chill Stream and we fucking watched that. When you went ack, I was like, Phil, you do say ack. But it doesn't sound like ack, though. It's the way that you laugh that sounds like it. Come on, learn to make fun of yourself. And once you learn to make fun of yourself, maybe you'll have a better perspective. But no, the internet's making fun of me, snort.
I don't do that. I've never said ack. You can make fun of my laugh and say it's funny, but it doesn't sound like that.
But, okay, so why is it that you say you can make fun of your laugh? Like, people can make fun of it, but it doesn't sound like that. Phil, that's making fun of your laugh. So, are you wanting people to make fun of it, or do you not want people to make fun of it? Come on. Honestly, it just sounds like more like a seal, especially when he claps.
Let's head into the volcano. Instant death.
See what I mean? Oh, he forgot the clip of your partner died. That one is, I wouldn't say it's a hood classic, but it's a classic ack.
Oh, he snorts too much. I do?
Yes, you fucking do! But whenever you go to like an interview, the Quarterings interview, the Side Scrollers podcast interview, you turn that shit off. You do. And it's disgusting. People told you to stop, and you're like, I can't control it. I got post-nasal drip. Gonna snort. Oh, God. I'm good at tuning these out, but not when they're rapid fire. Oh, that... Hang on, give me a minute. I'm gonna go back to that. Hold on. This is probably what people want to see. Hang on. Let's put that... There we go. You can tell he does it. Look at his... You saw the nose. Man, come on. So, Phil doesn't understand that he's a lolcow, but yet he showed off major fucking attributes of a lolcow within that clip. It's fucking hilarious how he wants to say he's not a lolcow, and that, oh, if you call him that, it's fucking defamatory, and it's considered a quote-unquote slur to him. So, yeah, this video is actually kind of, like, short. Right? Oh, fuck me. So, we know we're going to be in for a fucking shit show when that fucking black shirt is on, because that's when he starts begging, or he uses it for drama. So, yeah, what the fuck do you got for us, Phil? Because the last time you said this was going to be the final time you were going to talk about Keemstar. Now it's the final answer to Electric Boogaloo or some shit. Jesus Christ.
Hey everyone, Phil here again. And I find myself in a situation where, once again, I have to make a video to explain a situation and to give an answer to someone who has been basically bringing me up a lot lately.
Yeah, so for what I heard about this video, because people have told me about it, they told me to skip ahead. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do that shit because it's just regurgitated information or, excuse me, regurgitated pignosis that he kept bringing out to his fans or to people that tried to like say, oh, Keemstar's a horrible person. Let me fix that really quick.
Are you deaf or stupid or both?
Oh, yeah, this is when he was talking about how Keemstar said that he was fired from the lolcow podcast. You know, tweet right here. Thank you, editor me. So, yeah, I think this is a good spot to let out. Because all that I'm seeing from this, it's just like one of those recap episodes that you see in some anime, but with barely any new content with it.
Okay, wow. You know, I really feel at this point, and I wish I were joking, I'm starting to get scared.
Really? Phil, you getting scared of a guy that lives many states away from you? You're getting scared because this guy is quote-unquote stalking you, even though he's not? Come on! What, you have to go grab the hatchet again?
I'm starting to think I should contact someone about getting a restraining order again.
That's not gonna work, Phil. There will be no fucking case where they'll put a restraining order from someone that lives many states away from you. Calm the fuck down.
Like, he won't take no for an answer. I've said it a million times. I want no involvement with Keemstar whatsoever. Alright? None. I don't want nothing to do with this man. I want him to leave me alone and stop mentioning him, stop considering me for a show or any projects. I want no business relationship whatsoever with Keemstar ever.
No, this tweet that he actually posted, this one was about you having to apologize to Keemstar, Wings, and Boogie for the lolcow podcast and how you reacted. How much you threw a bitch fit about it. He wanted an apology. So, I find it funny that you automatically want people to apologize to you for shit that they supposedly did. But if they ask you for the apology, oh my god, I'm scared. Bobby Cat, I'm scared.
My entire life, done. And when I'm dead and buried, I don't want you digging up my body for things either. Or when I'm burned and I'm cremated, I don't want you trying to get my ashes. All right? I want you away from me. I want nothing to do with you.
Phil, I don't think that he would go to great fucking lengths to try to mess with you because, for one, Keemstar is not an idiot. He's not going to desecrate a grave just to take your body to use it as a fucking prop. So, chillax on that one. 2, I think Keemstar did it to get a rise out of you, and it worked. And now you're like, I need the internet to help me.
At all. I don't understand why this guy keeps bringing me up. I don't get it.
The reason why that he keeps bringing you up is because you brought him up. That's the reason why. And he's retaliating. And look what you're doing. You're retaliating with that. If you think that, oh, this is the justifiable thing to do, you are sorely mistaken. Quit trying to make videos like this to try to boost your channel with views, money, and also a way for people to get suckered into believing that you're a victim.
I'm at a loss. It's, again, the only thing that I can think of is that I'm the only person in his entire life who's actually told him no.
No, there are many other people that told him no, and he actually respects their privacy. The only reason why, and like I said it before, I'm sounding like a fucking broken record again, but he is messing with you. But also, he wants an apology because you fucked Wings out of money, Boogie out of money, and whoever, even fucked Keemstar have an opportunity to actually make this shit happen. So that's why he's demanding the apology.
That I don't want to do anything with him, and he can't handle that. He can't handle the fact that someone would say no, especially someone like me who he knows I could use money, it would help me, but I have morals.
You don't have fucking morals. Like I said before, your fucking moral compass is a goddamn roulette wheel.
And some people say, oh, you can't swallow your pride. There's a difference between swallowing your pride or actually having an ethical code that tells you don't do business with this person who does things you don't stand for.
Phil, you are too prideful. You have your own goddamn pride and you hold on to it like it's your goddamn Medal of Honor. You let your pride get in the way of your ethics. It's very fucking stupid. The reason why you didn't take the money is because you want to keep it going. You want to keep constantly using your fans as a way to make money. It works, quote unquote, but at the same time, it's going to bring up a lot of attention in your direction that you're not going to like. And pretty soon, it's going to really hit a breaking point, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
I don't like the way that he operates. I think he's hurt people. I even hear more stories. I keep hearing more stories about how he just started a new show called the Keemstar Show. And apparently within a couple of months of the show running, one of the hosts wanted to quit and he gave him a hard time. And now he's slandering that person. It's like, wow, here's a case in point. Something he just did, a business relationship that fell apart. And now this guy's being destroyed by Keemstar because he has a business relationship with him.
How do you know that actually happened? You claim that you heard stories about it. Just like how you watch documentaries on Keemstar and believed it at its very fucking word. Oh, Keemstar is a terrible person. This documentary said so. Oh, that he's a terrible person because this person told me stories about how he harassed a host. With what evidence, Phil? Is there any evidence to back up your claims?
So how would that be a good example of how I would want to go into business with someone? I'd be nuts, right? So listen, again, Boogie and Wings can do absolutely whatever they want, and they can find a third host for the show. I don't care.
Yes, you do care, because apparently you looked at them doing this podcast and immediately shat on them for taking the money because they have no self-respect. Then you end up going, oh, but by the way, I sincerely hope they have a good time and make money. Phil, you're a fucking contradictory asshole. You flip-flop a lot. You want to be an asshole the one moment, and then the flip of a switch, you're nice to them for some reason. You're fake. You're two-faced. And yet, you will never see it.
Nothing to do with a lolcow cast, and never did. Any show I was going to have involvement with wasn't going to be like that. It was going to be a serious show with serious topics where we have some self-respect and treat each other with dignity, not call each other lolcows and act like assholes.
Phil, you automatically are a fucking asshole. That's not going to change. And guess what? Like I said before, if Wings and Boogie actually agreed to do a show with you, they would walk out. Not you, because they would get sick and tired of your toxic bullshit.
Okay?
Oh yeah, take that swig of that fucking gin water.
So,
Oh yeah, was it crunchy? I bet it was.
I hope now, after publicly making this video, and I certainly hope everyone will share this video. Share it with the whole fucking internet.
They're not going to share the whole fucking video with the internet, because guess what? Keemstar will see this, and he'll still come after you. He'll still make posts about you, because honestly, it gets a rise out of you, and it works every single time.
Them know. I, Phil Burnell, Darkside Phil, am making it known. First of all, I don't want to go out with Keemstar. I'm married, and I have no interest in him whatsoever.
Yeah, you're married to someone that pretty much doesn't fucking love you. Probably just using you for money. But you want to be like, oh, I don't want to date Keemstar. I don't want him to wine and dine me and then 69 me. No, I'm married, stupid.
For two, I want no business relationship with him whatsoever. None. No relationship at all. Leave me alone. Don't mention me. Don't bother me. I'm going to stay here and make content for my audience, and I want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but guess what? You're going to still keep talking about him. Because if detractors still dance around your head like moths to a flame, if fucking Rich sucking on a cucumber is stuck in your head and you can't get it out because that's your fantasy, same with Wings and Boogie, then you are a lost cause.
I'm publicly stating it as clearly and concisely as possible. All right? So.
Yeah, you say that it's concise, but it's a lot of sketch. That's all that this is. Of course he has to put up that shitty fucking 90s background. The little, oh look, it's wacky and fun.
Do I want to be on the lolcow cast?
Phil, you don't have a beard. Look at this. Patch. And he thinks that this is a beard. Phil, I have a beard and it looks better than this. Come the fuck on.
Well, let me think about it. No.
Yeah, that was timed perfectly. Because you think that you're some sort of hero playing the victim mentality, when in reality you're just a loser, a lolcow, and yet you will never admit that. But if people tell you this all the time, you ban them and call them fucking idiots when they're telling you the goddamn truth.
No, I don't want to be. All right? At all. I'm telling you as abundantly clear as I can make it. I want nothing to do with it at all.
Phil, we get it. You don't want anything to do with it. Give us some new material, please.
There's no circumstance where I'm going to change my mind. There's no circumstance where it's worth the hassle, the trouble, and being stalked all over the internet. All right? I'm done with it. Please, leave me alone. I'm trying to be as nice about it as possible at this point.
You are never a nice person, Phil. You're just a toxic asshole that wants to make it all about yourself. If you don't make a certain amount of money, everyone else is an asshole. If you don't make a certain amount of memberships, everyone else is an asshole. If someone talks about your wife, they're an asshole. If someone mentions your cat, they're assholes. Derek, they're assholes. You see the whole point? Anything that I could say that could trigger you, everyone else is an asshole, and you'll project your own hatred and malice towards them.
Cracks aside about you being a Keebler elf, even though, you know,
yeah, we get it. You're trying to make a joke, even though it's not a funny joke.
I just don't want to deal with it anymore. All right? Leave me alone.
You leave me alone. I'm a victim.
You have fun with your guys over there. You make money. Good for you. I don't even know how I even came up in the discussion because I never had any association with Keem before. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't even make sense. And
like I said before, Keemstar had the idea to bring you, Wings, and Boogie into this podcast, and it would have worked out if you would have agreed to it, but your pride got in the way.
And again, I literally got kicked off the podcast 2 days ago, even though I wasn't on it.
You actually were still a part of it because there were still works in the making of it. So, congratulations. Something that you are actually a part of that you didn't know you were a part of, and you ended up getting fired from it. Like Twitter. Poor Hortense.
And now, 2 days later, more tweets. Oh, he could be back on if he apologizes. What are you talking about? This is literal, not logical thinking.
I don't think he wants you back on the fucking show. Instead, he's going to get someone else to do it. He just wants you to apologize because you gave it a bad name and you kept bad-mouthing Wings, Boogie, and Keemstar. That's all he wants.
It's like crazy person thoughts in their head. Oh, he really wants to be on the show. No, he really wants to be on the show. We're just going to give him another chance. Maybe he'll do it now. Maybe he'll do it now. No.
Is that you? When it goes to fucking, like, I'm gonna get donations, I'm gonna get fucking donations. Is that you every day? You're hoping for donations and you go fucking crazy? I really hope that is. Oh god, the hair. Now you I'm fucking dying, man.
I don't. Leave me alone.
And now you're having the fucking Superman hair. You know, da 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 da.
I mean it too. Like, if this continues, I might have to start looking into, like, what can I do to protect myself from someone who won't leave me alone? I'm tired of it. At this point, it's become like a mass campaign against me to keep bringing me up in a negative way.
Phil, that will never go away because you brought it upon yourself. That this is how you don't play a movement. That was brought up because of you. The whole thing with the sagas, like the May 1st incident, you did it, Phil. Own up to it. The Side Scrollers podcast, that little arc, you brought that upon yourself. The whole thing that you've been doing in the past 15 years of your goddamn legacy, it proves how negative you are. And yet you will refuse to change, while lying to yourself that you've changed and matured and you put effort into your content, when in reality you don't.
I'm done with it, man. I don't bring up Keem unless someone brings him up talking about me first. I don't care about this guy. We couldn't be further apart in mindset and what we do with content on the internet. So why do I have to keep being in his mouth? And why do I have to keep bringing it up? I don't want to anymore.
Yet he still lives in your head rent-free. You'll still keep thinking about Keemstar. Like I said before, I don't know if people know about it, but he's like a tumor in the back of your head that will never go away. And all of a sudden, that tumor, you'll just hear it go, let's get right into the news. I know, this is a terrible impression, sorry.
I'm done, all right? So please stop. Everyone out there, stop the madness.
How can you stop the madness? The only way that the madness can stop is if you stop it yourself. Don't rely on other people to stop it for you.
That's what it is. I have no interest in any of this shit. I just want to be here making fun, chill content for my audience and be left alone from this worldwide drama that everyone keeps trying to pull me into. I have no interest in your bullshit. Leave me out of it.
Yeah, but that's the problem, though. Anything that's dramatic, you'll still be a part of it because drama is always attracted to you, and you need drama. You need to bring up drama videos. Take, for example, when you got your 2 copyright strikes, you made a big fucking stink about it. And you're thinking, oh, this will give me some money. And it did. It got you 5 times the amount of views you normally get on your whole entire content. Hell, you got a full month's view content from that video alone. Every time that you made videos of saving the house, I needed to raise money for fucking taxes to pay my debt. You do it all the time. Every time we talk about taxes, it's drama. Drama on top of drama on top of instigation. That's all that you are. You want to instigate drama to try to make yourself more relevant, you make yourself money, and to get views on your channel to help with your algorithm.
Okay, so am I going to be on the lolcow cast? No.
We get it.
Do I have interest in working with Keemstar? No.
Again, we got that too. Move on.
Am I going to go out with Keemstar? No.
We know, but apparently you have some really gay thoughts about Keemstar. We get it. You do, because you have thoughts that he would do that to you.
Do I like chocolate? Well, yes, I like chocolate.
You tried to make this shitty joke. It's not funny.
But I'm not going to be eating any more chocolate from Keemstar.
Why? Oh, did he like send you like a basket with some roses saying, please join the lolcow podcast, please? We got you the most expensive chocolates in the world straight from Switzerland.
Had enough. I'm now washing my hands of it publicly.
Yeah, you're not using hand sanitizer and you're not using soap, so your hands are still dirty, buddy. Oh god, is that what I think it is on your hand? Oh.
This is it. I'm done. If anything else is said out of that man's mouth, he's nuts. Just as soon as he says DSP at all in a tweet, in a video, any of his content, he's nuts.
So are fucking you, and yet you want to deny it and project it onto someone else.
He's an obsessed person who...
So are you. You're very obsessed with drama. You're obsessed with what people have to say about you. You want people to compliment you. You want people to get down on their hands and knees and worship you like you're a fucking messiah to the gaming community. That's what you want, but it will never happen. And when you see all the negative shit about it, you become obsessed and you try to find ways to get rid of it. But it doesn't work.
Who needs to be stopped. Quite frankly, authorities need to be involved at this point.
I'm I'm reporting you to cyber police. Consequences will never be the same. God damn, really? The authorities need to be involved? The authorities aren't going to do shit. They come to your house like, Mr. Burnell, what's the problem? This man from another state is fucking stalking me. Okay. Have a nice night. And they'll just leave you alone because you're fucking nuts.
Point. Because he won't leave me alone, and I'm tired of dealing with this guy. Leave me alone. All right? That's as clear and effing concise as I can possibly make it, and I hope that message is now abundant to everyone.
Yeah, it's abundant to everybody, but guess what, Phil? Your chat will bring up Keemstar, and you'll get a rise out of it. Because they know full well the mention of Keemstar will piss you off. So essentially, you just became wings. When Keemstar is mentioned, anytime, it's like, ban anybody that talks about Team Keemstar in my chat, please.
We can stop wasting our time with this nonsense. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Yeah, so now you go back to the thank you for watching, guys. By the way, I'm tired of this bullshit. Yeah. What was the point of this fucking video? This is just a nothing burger video full of drama instigation. That's all that this video was. And the sad part about it, the first 10 minutes that I had to cut from it, it was all bullshit on top of bullshit. Regurgitated information over regurgitated information. That's all that was. It's like, we get it. We know what's going on. We know about the story about the lolcow podcast. This whole video was pointless, Phil. And you wonder why you're considered a lolcow, but kind of want to hide behind the fact that you're not. Shit like this is why you're a lolcow. Just saying. For a man that wants to live behind his delusion of grandeur, but also live in a delusional state of mind, he'll never understand why he's considered a lolcow. The first part that I showed where he was just wondering like, oh, the ack, or the snorting part. As funny as that is a part of a lolcow trait because he'll refuse to change and he'll keep doing the shit that he did. But with the shit with Keemstar though, honestly, it's just regurgitation. Because all he's doing is taking shit that people already know and he's trying to spin it in a different light, which is never a good thing. Showing off his habitual lying. All that it's proving is that he is crazy. That he wants to instigate drama to get himself some attention and views. And the sad thing about all this is that he'll forever remain a lolcow for shit like this.